Hey, we're gonna start cooking up some of this soup and boiling water on our little pocket rocket here. We got a little propane. Looks like the water's starting to come to a boil.
Yeah, let's put on some soup. Alright, so we have two different types of stoves. This is a pocket rocket, I guess, also known as a pocket stove. And I have here another stove that doesn't require propane. And this is it. And yeah, in here, you just stick this together, and then stick it on. And then here you have, like down here, these little knobs that come down.
It's hot.
And then it holds the bowl, and that's what this acts like. And then you start the fire in here, and yeah.
Smelling good already.
All right, so we put together a menu, and we looked at what we had for backpacking meals, and this is what we had. So we decided to lay everything out. We decided to go on YouTube and look at some things to put together for backpacking meals. And you don't like, there's packages like, let's say this. Don't keep it in like such a big package, and you just take out what you're gonna eat and put it in a Ziploc bag like this, to where it's nice and stored. See, I took out this from some soup and put it in here. What was I gonna eat? And then I looked on YouTube and I found something called the ramen bomb. So the ramen bomb is some mashed potatoes with some soup.
Instant mashed potatoes.
Yeah, instant mashed potatoes with some soup, and then the ramen noodles, of course. And then whenever you're ready, pour it out into your container, and then put water in it and cook it. It's that easy.
And then one of the big things to do is mark down on a list on your paper what you're going to have for which day. So this is the menu for the day that we're going to be going camping. And Jaron wrote down that for supper he's doing the ramen bomb. For breakfast he has hot chocolate, oatmeal, strawberry, and blueberry muffin. But then what he's also done is he's written down the calorie count that he has here, so that he'll know that he's getting enough calories in the day. Because if you get done doing your menu and you don't have enough calories to keep you going on the trail, then you're not going to have enough energy to finish up the hike. Soup is ready. It's been thickened up and it's ready to eat. Smells good, huh?
Yeah. Alright, so we're going to be talking about keeping our garbage to a minimum, which means don't take a whole box like this. You want to, there's 160 calories per packet, which means 2 of them. That's a good breakfast. Alright, and anyways, you don't want to take just these packets. You don't want any trash like that. You want to put it both in to a plastic bag like this, and then you can put anything you want. For instance, like freeze-dried bananas, if you want to. But and anyways, if you have a granola bar like this, these would be perfect for putting the trash that you have in. So that's it.
You want to try some of this?
Yeah, I do.
It's really good.
Own utensils.
Well, too bad. I'm just going to tell you. This is really good.
I want some.
We're going to talk about the 10 essentials that you need for backpacking. While Jaron's finishing off this yummy soup, I'm going to give you the list again. So, there are 10 things that you're going to make sure that you have with you on this backpacking camp out. Number 1 is navigation. Navigation is your compass and also your map. So this is the map of our Crowder State Park, the hikes that we're going to go on there. So I have that in a plastic bag and I have it close by. Number 2, we have a first aid kit. So a real simple first aid kit. This is just one that I got. You can make one. Just throw some bandages, some moleskin, some aspirin, antiseptic, some of the Neosporin. You just need something real fast just to carry on the trip with you. So your first aid, you're going to need a flashlight. I actually have my flashlight on my hood here, but you're going to need some sort of flashlight. Also, food and water. Jerem's already eaten our food and water. Then your clothing. Now I only have one pair of clothing change that I'm going to be using. Even on a long trip, I'm probably only going to have one set of clothing for the nighttime and one set of clothing for the daytime, and then I'll layer up during the daytime. So I'll just make sure that I have a jacket and something on for cooler days. But if the temperature is going to be really good through the whole hike, then I'll just have just a simple shirt on. But I'll always keep my raincoat, which is right here. I always keep my raincoat close by so that I can get to it. Your sun protection, either that be a hat, any of your clothing, plus any lotions and stuff that you're going to need. Staying out of the sun is really important. A multi-tool. Now we happen to have the Ozark Trail fork and knife and spoon. It also has everything that we kind of need here. This is our multi-tool. This is kind of heavy. I don't know if I'm going to carry this with me on my 50 miler. I got some lighter stuff that I can carry, but a pocket knife is really good to have. Your fire, so you're either going to need some waterproof matches or in a waterproof container, or else a lighter. That's the next thing. A whistle. And on my pack, I always carry a whistle here. So if you're ever having an emergency, you can whistle for help. And then you have your shelter. In my pack here, I have my cot system, or my hammock that's right here, and that's at the bottom. So really, there's those 10 essential things: your navigation, your first aid, your flashlight, food and water, clothing, sun protection, multi-tool or a knife, your fire, a whistle, and your shelter. It's pretty easy. You have those 10 things, you can have a successful, good camp out. Just remember, you want to try to keep your weight down because you're going to be carrying it, and we're going on the hike next weekend. Be ready.